Despite the government's large allocations of public investment towards infrastructure development over the past decade, the quantity and quality of Uganda's transport, water and sanitation, energy and agriculture infrastructure remain inadequate to meet its economic transformation and development objectives. The 2018 IMF Article 4 report notes that the government's investment in infrastructure was 8.9% of GDP in financial year 17/18 and was envisaged to increase further in 2019 and 2020. However, Uganda still suffers from inadequate provision. Poor transit and transport infrastructure has increased the cost of doing business. The roads in underserved regions are also insufficient and of poor quality, resulting in weak connectivity with markets and basic social services. In the water and sanitation sector, only 19% of households are able to access piped water, about 35% of the population are unable to access safe drinking water, and only 2% of water supply is used for industrial production. In 2017, Uganda ranked 114 out of 137 countries in the Global Competitiveness Index. In 2018, it fell to 125th out of 141 in the same year. The Africa Infrastructure Development Index also put Uganda at 27th out of 53 countries. It now stands at 115 in 2019, 30 places below Kenya and 2 places above Tanzania. With regard to transparency and accountability, Uganda scores 27 out of 54 in the 2017 Mo Ibrahim Governance Index. CoST Uganda studies revealed that the public continues to decry the lack of involvement in public infrastructure planning and implementation. 2019 Citizen Survey. Lack of involvement in monitoring public projects leads to mismanagement, site abandonment, poorly constructed infrastructure, time and cost overruns, and theft of materials which put citizens at risk and result in poor infrastructure. The solution: to eliminate inefficiencies in planning and to introduce effective and timely monitoring systems, CoST Uganda developed an online infrastructure monitoring tool, in short, E-IMT. CoST, the Infrastructure Transparency Initiative, is the leading global initiative improving transparency and accountability in public infrastructure. CoST Uganda is a national chapter of CoST International, a charity based in the United Kingdom. The E-IMT assists with timely and instant gathering of project and contract information, compiling information, helps in identifying any areas of improvement, and simplifies instant development of a monitoring report that helps make informed and real-time decisions on projects under implementation. It also enables entities to get timely feedback on the health and status of projects while reducing the amount of time officials spend on monitoring and drafting reports, because it guides you on what critical areas to focus on. Finally, the E-IMT collects evidence to back entity decisions on performance of infrastructure projects and cuts out challenges of obtaining monitoring reports from officials. Here's how the infrastructure monitoring tool works. If you are from a procurement entity, ministry, agency, department, or a local government, all you have to do is, step 1, you will be added onto the system as a user by the system manager. Step 2, you will then receive a confirmation email with login instructions. Step 3, you will be prompted to log in with email and password given by the system manager. Step 4, once you're logged in, you have the option of either adding a project you want to monitor or reviewing and approving an already monitored project. Step 5. Always remember to navigate through the questions, instructions and checklists to help you know what to monitor, to generate a monitoring report, or to review and finally print your real-time monitoring reports. If you are not a procurement entity or government agency, but rather a civil society organization, contractor, consultant, media or citizen group among others, simply access the online tool via e-imt.cost.or.ug and follow these steps. Step 1. From the home page, navigate through the list of available projects. Step 2. You can then download or review monitored project reports. Please note that the main goal is to enable you access real-time project information for your articles, advocacy, and engagement with any other lead citizen. We advise you not to use this information to undermine the reputation of any institution or official. You can also provide feedback on projects being monitored or on how to make this tool more user-friendly. If you are in a situation where you have no access to internet while in the field, we have you covered. Please access and print a hard copy of the E-IMT using this link: http://eimt.cost.ug/monitored-projects. A CoST Uganda production.